punch, cross punch, right? So Wing Chun punching, right? And if you step forward, do it with, do it hard as you can. Good, step back. Okay, punch as hard as you come forward. Punch as hard as you can. No, you can try, man.
Punch is not my punch.
What is your punch then? You
punch
don't do
is
Wing Chun?
I do it, but it's just for training.
So how would you punch?
I would, if I fight, I just try to be intelligent and give him a hook because it's more power.
Okay.
Yeah,
and that's the thing.
That's depends on the situation.
Yes, and that's the thing. We feel if we don't use this method, we feel like our punch isn't powerful. That's why when we spar, we start going to hooks, we start moving like a boxer, which is fine.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I wanted to demonstrate, and that's why he said I don't punch like that. Well, what's the point of actually doing it? Why would you train something you're never going to use, right? No, but that should seriously. But that should make you think. That's what I was thinking in Australia before I met Choi Shin Tin, because I'm like, hold on, I'm doing this, right? If I do it wrong, I'm doing this and I'm stepping back. I know that if someone just puts their face and comes towards me like that, I'm not going to even be able to knock them out because I'm just going, you know? Yeah. So then when you start to move your center, when you can start, that's why Ali was able to knock people out moving back. So for us moving back, it shouldn't be like this. It should be, like that. If you're coming forward, from even moving back, you can still, as I move back, I can still throw my center out of it. It looks like boxing, but it's not. So the problem with Wing Chun, these today, and that's why they're getting smashed against other people, is because there's no power in the external shapes of Wing Chun. But you bring the power into it, suddenly, oh yeah, straight line, it does work. Because it is the shortest way, Even, Tyson, it's a different thing, but someone moving like Tyson, rather than just going like that, if you're just chasing them and just going wherever they're going, like I don't know if you guys train, but the floor to ceiling ball, for boxing you have a floor to ceiling. So I practice on that. Try on that. So if you're doing this, if you try to hit a floor to ceiling ball, it'll come back and hit you in the face. Try to do like the boxers do. Boxers can do combos with floor to ceiling, right? We can take that exercise and use our Wing Chun for it. So can you get a floor to ceiling ball and just go boom, 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 like that. Then you get precision, you work on your power, then you go to war. If you have to save your life, you can just put that on. Whereas you're doing this, like that, with no ground, or sometimes flat-footed. That's why boxers look at you and you're like, I've got this, and you've got that. Like that, and they got this, Of course they can start to move around and pick you up, and that's why someone like you said, I want to be intelligent and use something that's more powerful. Yeah. Wing Chun is very powerful if done correctly.
I would, if I fighting, I would, if he come, I would be to be intelligent and be like the hands up first, and then give him a push, and then give a chain punch. Maybe I would not call it chain punch, just for give me the time to the distance, and then
it's a good plan. It's always good to have a plan, but plans never work in a fight. Whatever plan you have in a fight, it never works. Yeah. Whoever has had a fight here at Street Fight knows that plans never work in a fight. You can never have a plan, but you can have a have a philosophy. What's that?
More plans.
You can have more plans. Well, you can have. That's the difference between a style and a system. Like a style is like this block. If not that block, that block. If not this movement, that movement. But a system, it just works on principles. So you can have principles, but not a plan. So I would never think I'm going to push him and then I'm going to hit him. I would have a principle. I'm going to use my center. I'm going to cover the center. I'm going to, and then whatever comes out, comes out. Just like before when the bonks out thing happened, that came out, and I didn't even mean to do that. But it was like a surfer that's surfing. They never have a plan. You can't have a plan. Even if they have a plan to do a trick, they have to get the right connection with the wave to make that happen, right? So a surfer wouldn't go out and say, if the wave is crazy, it goes, okay, if the wave comes this way, I'm going to put 40% more weight on this leg. No, they just feel. Balance is lost. If I go like this, I catch myself, right? If you trip on a banana peel, I don't think or have a plan. So that thing is a principle of staying upright. Wing Chun is a principle. That's why we cultivate these, not principles of look at the center line and go down the center line. No, own the center line and put your mass through the center line and connect to them even before you touch. Choi Shun Tin, in one of his articles here, you can check it out. It's an article on chisau. He said people that think, he said some people think that chisau is only useful for when you're in contact, but actually they don't really understand what chisau is. Chisau is what I was just saying, So chisau, yes, it is sticking hands and there needs to be contact, but prior to contact, you need to have that hurl, that point in that connection. So as soon as you touch, it's not like you touch to feel and then you do something. Even like if you come out again, if you hold a guard, whatever guard you want, there, and hold strong. So I know you would do other stuff, but if it's a stiff force, like if I think, okay, if I try to think, okay, according to that stance, maybe I can hold just strong, stiff. Okay, yeah, you understand what it means, yeah? Okay, so from there, if I just evaluate and I go, I've got to do this. Yeah, maybe I'll use you. So if you hold like a statue, yeah, thanks. Yeah, so if I go, okay, he's standing like that now, that's strong. Maybe I'll go like this. If I think about it, it won't happen. But chisau, actually, prior to chisau, is putting on that silam tau state. So just by tapping into him, I use 2 fingers, I can bring him forward. How that happens, I don't fucking have it. But I know I can do it, and he will be a testament to there is something different, and I can feel something, and that's what I put on before chisau, and that's what I try to put on, which is very hard, in my sparring. But whatever that thing is, that's what I try to put on in chisau. And even if you smash me in the face in chisau, I don't care, because I'm trying to work on that thing. Because chisau is not a fight. If they want to fight, you can then fight. Yeah. Before we finish, sorry, I blabbed on a lot, but there was.
It's okay.
Yeah. All right. Before we finish, let's work on.